Oh no, Freya, on top of the clothes. Today she was sleeping in my drawer, I think. Hey Freya, on top of the laundry. I was really lazy. I put the laundry up here. So I made this tomato soup and I burned myself here from the splashes of the soup, unfortunately. Isn't that gross? This is like the second day though, because actually that happened, I made the soup yesterday. So it happened yesterday. So, I don't know. Is that a 2nd-degree burn? No. It's blistering. Enrico's like, no.
Hi Nito, what are you doing?
I'm getting biological eggs that they have at the supermarket, and 6 is €2.28. So, you have to have the gloves in Italy when you're getting eggs.
Oi, oi.
So these are eggs that are, well, the chickens were
biological,
wild, you know, they were not in a cage. So we don't want to buy chickens. We don't want to buy eggs from chickens that were like, you know, in a coop, cooped up in a tiny space. Hey Freya. In case you didn't know, there's another cat on the other side of the tree there. Freya walked away. So cats are out and anemone's out as well. I planted a lot of anemone around here. Planted all this plants around here. Anemone. Ciao. So under this tree are like holes and who knows? Who knows what they do under this tree? But that cat was definitely doing something under here. In Italy, strawberries are quite sweet. So try to find naturally grown strawberries because in the end they're smaller and rounder, but they have so much more taste and they're so much more satisfying, and you would feel better eating them, and they make a good dessert instead of ice cream or chocolate. So, but yeah, the supermarket ones are kind of watery or taste a lot more tasteless. They don't have as much taste, so they don't really they don't work as well as a dessert. But these are really yummy. Look. And this is what Freya does while we try to eat. Freya likes eggs. Just give her a little bit.
Pay attention. My last offer, 20 million goats.
Well, but no dogs disguised as goats.
Oh, great. Here comes the haggling. I'm gonna do something for you.
Anyone
in this bar. Call you again. No, I want to spend time with you. I want to see these towns.
Actually, she prefers the one that's on Daddy's plate, right? It's better when it's on Daddy's plate. Put this eggs on the plate, it's better, and then she will find it somehow. Like, see? See? She likes it when it's on the plate. There we go. So funny. Okay, so the diet's been going okay. I lost 1 kilogram, so that's like 2 pounds, 2.5 pounds this week, but that's eating very little. Because I'm doing the intermittent diet. Am I doing the intermittent diet? I'm not even doing the intermittent diet anymore. I'm doing a different kind of diet where every day I eat about 600 to 700 calories, but on the weekend, but including Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I kind of relax and try to enjoy my weekend in my Friday evening. So I eat like double that, 1,000 maybe 200 calories, 1,400 calories. Probably why I have such a hard time losing weight even though I don't eat a ton of calories is because I have insomnia. But what I think I really have is a circadian rhythm disorder. And that is a disorder where the body doesn't understand time very well. So my body isn't able to understand the light, that it's daytime now and I should have more energy now, and then it's nighttime and I should sleep. Like, I just don't feel it. I think that I am of the non-24 variety, whereas my body clock is maybe on a 30-hour day and the normal day is actually 24 hours. Because what I find is that every day I sleep later and later and later and later, and I have more energy. For example, now I have a lot of energy at 3, 4, 5 a.m. and I feel tired like 7 a.m., 8 a.m. instead of what used to be like 2 months ago or 3 months ago, maybe 4 a.m. So my body clock just keeps going later and later and later, and then it eventually goes back around. Seasonal changes also affect it. And anyways, today I did feel tired and I managed to fall asleep at around 1 a.m. or 12 or 1, I'm not sure. And then I woke up at 3 and I couldn't sleep again. I do just try to stay in bed. I exercised also, so at around 5, 6 p.m. yesterday I exercised, but just for 15 minutes. I wasn't exercising to lose weight, I was exercising to try to make myself feel tired. And in the past I did exercise more, like 45 minutes, 1 hour. I have an elliptical trainer, I do ride my bike to work and everything, but I wasn't counting that. But I thought, okay, instead of doing that, exercising 45 minutes every day, let's go for 15 minutes. You know, and see if that does something. Because the more I exercise, actually, I don't feel tired. I feel like I have more energy after. And so maybe that was not helping me to sleep at night, because I also exercise in the evening. So I don't know. Anyway, I was trying that. So I did feel tired and I managed to fall asleep by around 12 or 1. I'm not sure. I don't really look at the clock usually. I try not to anyway. Try not to look at any screens. That's just the way it is. That's just how I am, and I've been like that since about 5 years old, or maybe since birth. I don't know. I remember being 5 and not being able to sleep. So, but that's just, I've always been like that. A kilogram a week is a really good pace. Even losing half a kilogram a week, I'd be really happy with that. My goal is to lose 10 to 13 kilograms now, because I kept gaining weight from before. So now it was 10 kilograms, but now it's 10 to 13 kilograms, somewhere in there, and it would be okay. Even if I lose 10 kilograms, I'd be okay. So that's about 25 pounds. My goal is to just lose 25 pounds, and then I'll be ready for summer. And I wish that I could stay awake, but anyways, since I don't sleep, and I think stress has a part to play. The years where I gained 30 kilograms in just 4 or 5 months, there were years when I did that. In those years, I had a lot of stress, and that's how I gained weight so quickly. Even though, that time when I'm stressed, I do eat even more. So, but it wasn't eating like a ton, you know, still within normal, because generally I eat pretty healthy actually. You know, every year to do this diet stuff is so hard, and it's really tiring, and it's really hard on my body. And so I would like to just stay the same, but maybe somehow I need to get my sleep stuff in order, and maybe there's a stress factor as well, because maybe also if you don't sleep you get stressed. I'm not really sure where this stress is coming from, because every year during the winter I gain 10 kilograms like that, like not even trying to gain any weight, but just like that. You know, if I wanted to gain weight, I would gain weight, like I'd gain like 40 kilograms, because I've gained 30 kilograms in the past in just a few months doing, you know, just living my life, you know. So yeah, my body's like that. I go up and down drastically. When I moved to Italy, I gained 15 kilograms. Just because the food was different too. And I think actually it's stressful living in a country that is not your country. You know, they speak a different language here. I'm living in a small town, which I'm not used to. I'm used to living in a big city like Toronto or Tokyo or London. I've lived in all 3 of those cities. There are a lot of cultural differences. So just this week, I noticed a few cultural differences that I didn't notice before. I noticed that you know, Italian people in general, this is what I've noticed before, but I kind of really noticed it this week. Italian people, when they want to explain things or say things, they say what I would say in 5 words, they would use like 20 words to say the same thing. And I'm a very direct person and a very no filter kind of person, so I just say whatever, and people can be very easily offended here by me. And I don't really mean to be offensive, I'm just honest. I just say things in a more direct way, and frankly, I'm a very frank kind of person, and a very organized kind of person as well. Also here, if you say that you don't like something, like I'm not a big fan of, for example, frico. If I say that, some people are really offended by that because maybe they really like frico. Whereas like in Canada, I think if I say, well, I don't like poutine, it's okay, it's not a big deal. But I don't know, there's living in a small town, I think it's because that I live in a provincial kind of town that people can be very defensive of their culture or their things. So if I say anything like, okay, I like prosciutto crudo, but in the beginning I didn't like it. It took me a while to like it, and it was also because it depends on the prosciutto, it depends on the frico as well. So it took me a while. So in the beginning I really didn't like the food here, and I couldn't express that. If I did express that, people often got offended. And my plan for the following weeks on this diet is to eat a lot of soups. So what I've been doing is pureeing soups and vegetables. You can just put a lot of vegetables in a pot, boil the vegetables and puree them, you know, add some seasonings, and you've got a soup. And soups are amazing and really healthy and low in calories, and they do make you feel full. They've got vitamins. Hopefully this diet will work better for me. I know that it's really extreme for some people, so this is something in the middle for me actually, but it's hard. Dieting is not easy, and dieting creates more stress, which I think makes it even harder. The more stressed I am, the more I gain weight. Like, what do you do for stress? Like, your body produces something, I think it's cortisone, a lot of it, and that's what I want to reduce in my body. How do you do that? If you know how to do that, please let me know. And if you like this video, please click like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!